One. Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome to Game Night here at Heavy Cardboard. Tonight we got 20th Century. So here's one that none of y'all know about. It's Vladimir Suchy's old school game. It's about 14 years old. Came out in 2010. Originally published by CGE in Rio Grande here in the States. And when we played, what was what got us into this? I forget what it was. We played Evacuation.
Yes, and we were talking about these games.
Yeah, like, what are your favorites?
Shipyard.
Yeah, that was it in the new shipyard. Yeah. And I was like, yeah, this is one of my this is my favorite. And also I remember really liking 20th Century, but not remembering much of it because it'd been a hot minute. And on our way up to the gathering, actually saw this in used game store for $10, picked it up, and we finally got it to the table. Millennium Games, biggest store in the country.
It is big.
Where is it?
Rochester, New York.
Cool.
It's worth checking out if you happen to be in the area.
Yeah, seriously, the staff was amazing. Yeah. They were super welcoming, not just because, even though, honestly, a few of us got noticed from the show, but not because of that, like beforehand. It was great. Definitely highly recommend it. Anyway, 20th Century. Yeah, y'all ready? I know these guys are. To be fair, it's best at 5 players. Totally good at 4. Best at 5. One of our players had a sick doggo. So Teddy, hope you feel better. It's Derek's dog. So hopefully Teddy feels better tonight. But there you go. She's not much of a looker, but she plays pretty well.
Yeah.
So there's that, and really that's what matters. So what are you looking at here? I don't know. Victory point track, round the outside, round the outside, round the outside. Then the game is broken up really into 3 different kind of phases. We have the first auction phase where we're going to be getting these tiles to add into our tableau. Think Carcassonne-esque, but with an auction. Then when you drop out of the auction, you can select one of these guys, which is a rule breaker for you. Cool. And then there is the Catastrophe Phase, which is another auction, and who wants the best of the worst here. Then the round tracker here. That's pretty much everything you're looking at. Then our tableau. Everybody starts with 10 money cards. So a 5, 2 2s, and a 1. And then technology cards, 5, 2 2, and a 1. And then everybody has a tracker board. How much income, how much technology, how many victory points, and where your flower track is. I think the flower track has another name. Doesn't matter. Then everybody has their own starting tile. Tiles are symmetric, they're identical, and everybody has chiclets. These chiclets are the population. If there's a population on a city, that means you're going to get that income at the beginning of each round. Okay, easy enough. In addition to that, there's a whole bunch of stuff off board. There are all the cards, the money, the technology. There's upgrade boards for that as we go along. There is garbage cubes. There are all the other tiles that will come out, this and that, whatever. All right, so what is it we do in this game? Well, ultimately, we're going to be bidding for tiles to add to our tableau, to get us more income, to get us more points, to work more hours so I can do more coke, so I can make more money so I can do more. You get the idea of the cycle here, all right? So the game takes place over 5 rounds. There's a 6th round, but not really. There's 5 full rounds and then a little tiny baby, sort of, pseudo 6th round. So 5 rounds, and each round has 5 or 6 phases. All right. Honestly, there's this cool little handy-dandy little player aid on BGG. Definitely recommend it. And honestly, that's how I'm going to teach it. So here we go. Setup is as you see. This column is out because of 5 players. No card or no tile there and no tile there. So not all the tiles are going to come into play. You do see them all in a 5-player game. That's why it's recommended at 5. All right. So the game starts with a land auction. So how this works is the starting bid must be that much or higher. So then it's just clockwise around the table. So whoever is the first player and whoever has the first player marker, which tonight is going to be the Greyhound chip, whoever has this, going to auction it off. Either up the bid or pass. Pretty simple, easy stuff. It's on the honor system. You can't bid more than you have.
Mm-hmm.
And
you can't start a bid unless you have
the minimum. So whoever wins it then is going to take the tile. They're going to add one of their chiclets onto it, just as a general reminder to add a population, and 1 trash is going to go on it. Then they're going to start the next auction. These do not refill, only in between rounds. Then go around, they put up anyone they want for auction. This will slide down as well. If the same player wins the next one, they're going to, again, put a chiclet on there, but then 2 trash goes on that tile. Then 3, so on and so forth, all right? Then let's say they don't have the money to bid anymore. If they don't have the minimum, they must drop out. When they drop out, they're going to take their marker, drop it down here. Drop it down here. They're going to pay that amount of technology. So in this case, that would be 3 from their hand. And then they can choose any of the available technologies to set aside there as well. At any point when it's your turn to bid or pass, you can either bid, pass, or drop out. If you drop out, you're out, and then you pay whatever that is, and then you may select a tile. Easy enough, rinse and repeat until everyone's made it down here. That's the auction. Any questions on that? No, good. We all then will have already taken one of those. If we wanted it, okay, maybe I chose that one like that. Cool, done. Then we go into phase 4. So round 3 is preventing catastrophes. So whoever is the last one to drop out here then becomes first for preventing catastrophes. That's going to be the second auction in a given round. And this one is going to be used, instead of money, you're going to be using technology. You can bid, obviously, the further to the right, the better it is. So maybe blue bids 5. And then from there, green says, you know what, I'll bid 0 there. Then I come over, say, hey, I'm going to bid 6. Or maybe I say I'm going to bid 7. Red says, you know what, you're not getting away with that. That's cheap. So at this point, the only 2 that can rebid in turn order, that was red. Now we go blue. Has blue been outbid? Yes, they must move to a different column or outbid me. So they could go 8, 9, 10 all the way up. Or maybe they come over here and say, you know what, I'm fine with spending 0. So then it goes, hey, green is outbid, okay. Green comes over and says, hey, I'll bid 8. Then it becomes yellow, whatever. I say, you know what, not so fast. And red says, fine, to hell with it, whatever. At that point, once there's only 1 in each column, you pay whatever it is that you committed to pay. And then you're going to have some bad stuff happen. Right, the trash is pretty simple. You add a trash to one of your new tiles. It cannot be one of the little bonus tiles that are over here. You can't add trash to that. Or if it's a skull and crossbones, you're going to move down that many on that track down here. All right, that's phase 3. Then phase 4 is upkeep. So pretty simple. Now you're going to take your tiles and add them to your tableau. You do not have to match train to train or track to track. It probably behooves you to do so. We'll explain all of this as we go. I'll talk about it later. Then at this point is when you decide where the citizens, which city is going to be active, if you will, there. And then after that, you can use whatever the special technology is. If it's one of these, it's going to be once per round. If it's highlighted in white, it is 1 time. And if it's one of the track tiles, that does come in, and it's going to give bonuses if the nearest city is populated adjacent to where the bonus is. So you'll notice that the bonus on this one is the 2 exits. So there's a coin and a coin. If I place this next to a city like that is already employed, then I'm going to get an additional coin. However, if it is like that to where that one is activated, the nearest one is not activated, therefore, and it has a coin, that means that bonus is wasted. It will not generate any bonus. Also, if it were over like this, it would not generate a bonus coin. Why? Because this city does not generate coins. Okay. Then after that, gonna go into phase 5 is cool. You're going to then fix your trackers. So whatever it is. So at the beginning of the game, everybody starts with 3 coins and 2 technology. So that's why we're at 3 coins and 2 technology for income. And then you'll add whatever it is that you added with those cubes, or with your new tiles, sorry. And again, you'll be able to use these if they are still available to be used. And then if it's at the end of rounds 2, 4, and 6, we'll have some bonus scoring. This bonus scoring tile in our game says, hey, whatever you've scored up to this point, double it. Pretty simple. This one says, whatever your flower track is there, if you're positive, score that amount of points. If it's a negative, ignore it for right now. And then whatever your victory point track income is, score that. Straightforward. Then at the end of that, we're going to reset all new tiles, move this down, rinse and repeat. For round 6, the only parts that we do out of all of these things are the ones that I have highlighted right there. So those things that have the asterisks on them. So in this case, you get to use any technology or special abilities. You update any production. Notice, we did not get any of those. We did not get any of those. Then you're going to only score points, and you get to use your recycling. I didn't talk about recycling. Recycling. Every recycling that is on your board that is staffed, i.e. has a disc on it, gets to remove 1 garbage cube from it, that tile, or 1 adjacent tile.
Through track.
Through track. So it's got to be orthogonally adjacent.
So that would not work, that example there. Like, you could take it off the current one.
Yeah, but I could not take that because it's not joined in track. Whereas, if it were something along the lines of, and you can rotate these tiles when they come, if it were something along the lines of this recycling cannot remove any because it's not staffed. This one can remove either one of those, or that one because they are orthogonally adjacent, connected via rail. Then we go into the final scoring here, which is for every city that has no trash on it, score 2, 3, or 4 points based on where your chiclet is here on the flowers and skull and crossbones track. Then for every tile that has 1 trash on it, score 0 points. For every cube above 1 that a tile has, lose 5 points. So if there are 2 trash on a single tile, lose 5 points. If there are 3 trash on 1 tile, lose 10 points. Then score wherever you are on this track, positive or negative. And then whatever cash and technology cards that you have in hand at this point, first, second, and third, 8, 5, 3, and in a 5-player game, 1. If tied, add and divide. Whoever has the most points wins. Any questions? No, good. We'll go over these as they come out. All right, let's play.
Cool.
All right, so let's see. That is my starting tile. That starts there. These go away. Trash. Those come back. And those can go out.
Yep,
where they are doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Cool.
Without
and I apologize now.
Starting player.
Sure. There, yellow. Okay, so me. There was 1 copy for $20 in the geek market. I'd hurry. You're gonna like this game. If you like auctions, you're gonna like this game. And guess what? You're watching Heavy Cardboard. You like auctions.
Probably like auctions.
This is, yeah. You know what's funny is we'll get to in the roundtable, but
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
But what?
oh no, just you don't like auction games, and I like this. So
Interesting. Or that. All right. That'll be cool to talk about. All right.
Yeah.
Good. All right. Let me fix this. There we go. Cool. All right. And on a serious note, look, I don't expect, there to be a massive clamoring for this game to get reprinted. But given some of the reprints that I've seen recently, and I have me scratching my head like, who's asking for that? This could use a graphical refresh. But that said, I think this game could have a market, legit. Well, y'all will see. Okay.
I will say, when we did play last time, I was on the edge of the table. I could not see the board.
That explains your finish. No, I'm just messing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
all right. So we're gonna. By the way, there's the PTZ to show it more in detail. But honestly, I think y'all can read it without. So I'm not gonna use it tonight. All right. These, by the way, the catastrophe cards. There are a number of these. There's like 3, I think, per level. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And these are legit random. And again, 5-player, that one's
That one's
out. All right. Right, so I start the auction. Minimum bid is 2. Everybody knows we all start with 10. So that's not secret.
No, but remembering how much we have at the end of the auction phase.
Yeah, that might matter. All right, so you'll notice that whenever you put a tile here, you slide the duchy on the left-hand side. There we go.
When you reveal it by taking it away, you slide it.
Yeah, I wasn't sure.
All right, fine. We could do that either way. As long as it's consistent,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
when we remove it,
Yeah.
we will slide that over.
So if Shrey were to drop out during this auction,
It's
you would pay
still
the full
3.
price.
Yeah, that's fair. That's a
Yeah.
good point. It's not the same. That is
Yeah.
true. All right, so I will start the bidding at 3. And the reason I'm starting at 3, minimum bid's 2. This is the only one with a recycle on it. You'll notice, and recycle is the only way you get rid of gaba. Well, outside of these tiles. I should talk about these real quick. This one here says that it comes with 1 extra population. So whoever wins it, it's going to put 1 on there. You can add it at any point throughout the game, but once you've added it, also comes with a trash
Yep.
on it. When you do so, that's it. The tile's basically gone.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's that.
And that's what the white outline around.
Yeah, it means a
It's
one-time.
one-timer.
The train says you may move 1 population to 1 adjacent via rail city. So I can move like there to that recycling.
Yeah.
You can do 1 city per turn, per round, I guess. So there you go. That's what that is. So the auction's 3. Ken, you're up. Go.
So I have to think about whether I want to try to be cheap or actually bid what I want, what I think this is worth.
Again, there's that word, worth.
And
Well-
I think
With how valuable points is
Early,
Yeah.
early
because of that.
and that
Yeah, it's a good
Yeah.
one. It's got points and
Yeah.
recycling.
I'm going to go ahead and bid what I think it is worth, which is 5. I bid 5.
That's a good number.
Yep.
I will pass on that, but it's a good number.
Oh boy. 6 means I still can buy a second tile reasonably. too.
You could buy 2 more tiles at the minimum
As
price.
long as you don't need money for anything else
Ever.
in the future.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're going to get more
Oh, yes,
income.
yes.
Yeah. You've already got 3. I mean, how much more could you possibly need?
Pass.
9?
9?
No.
Okay.
9 as in, All right, so pay your 5 to the bank. Take our word for it. He paid for it. There, put a city or put a pop on it. And now it has come off. And now Ken starts the auction.
Kind of hard to see that little dude.
What dude?
So-
Oh, it totally is, isn't it? Yeah. Good. You see that blue cube right there? That'll work. Yep, that'll work. Just, again, that's clear. There
That's
you go.
much better.
Yeah, because, I mean, it's the same, but it's a little hard to see because...
Works great in person.
It really does. Like, it's
Yeah.
crystal
Totally fine
clear.
in
It
person.
is.
Never had a problem with it in person. but it
Right.
makes
By the
it
way, the X's, not part of this game.
I wonder what they're from.
I forget. Okay.
Okay, you guys are talking about
so the person who wins the
how-
auction starts the next
Yeah,
auction.
yeah.
How points are good.
Yeah.
Let's kick this one off. Let's put up there for 3.
We'll go 4.
Five.
No.
Pass.
That was a pass from you. Okay.
Yeah. That's a pass. Yeah.
Yeah,
Or in poker, that's also a check. Like, no. Yeah,
and I'll
so,
pass
yeah.
also.
Okay. So that's 6.
That's
Did I hit
No,
5?
five.
I apologize. Okay,
That's
5.
just how much you wanted him to pay for.
Yeah, bro. Well, 5 felt pretty good. Don't forget your pop. That drops down. Now it's 2 to grab any of those.
Yep.
And
Oh, and so
Yeah, I don't think you.
we really, I mean, technically you're supposed, but we really don't. So,
Yeah.
hey, this is whose turn it is. There you go.
I'm gonna put this one up,
Okay. Minimum bid 2.
and we'll start at 2.
That sounds reasonable.
5?
That is a valid bid. I instead will go 3.
I pass.
I will go 5.
I must. Yes.
Congratulations.
Here, let's just skip to the chase.
Yeah,
That's,
I cannot outbid that, and
and I
and
choose
will-
not to.
Cannot and will not.
Yeah. All right.
Did not.
So
Sure.
it's an interesting decision here. Do I just drop out now?
It would cost 1 to drop out, and you get first
get the
pick.
one
you get
like
first
that.
pick.
But
get
if you
first
do, then Greg dances a happy jig over here and gets first. He gets to choose what goes up for auction.
I mean,
Right. So
that assumes I want.
a second tile.
Yeah.
Edward's the only one who hasn't picked up a tile yet. Huh. That's it.
But how much do you?
Oh, there is one other thing I did not mention, actually. If you do not pick up any tiles in a given round, you get...
compensation.
Go ahead.
2 plus the minimum bid for the round.
Right. So minimum bid this round is 2. So I currently am the only one eligible. I would get $4.
Which is
cash.
honestly not bad.
But you know what's better? Income. Like steady, straight up income.
Steady income is
Plus population, plus yummy trash.
Yeah, there's 3 of those. 4 or 5. I don't know. I hate paying R&D or whatever it is, tech or whatever
Yes.
the thing.
Well, you don't have to. You
Yeah,
can just
don't even
put something
worry
up for
about
auction.
one tech isn't a lot of tech though.
It really isn't. Like one is
For the thing that I want, and I don't even know what I want. I've narrowed it down a little bit, but
okay.
Okay, if you're not sure what you want, then
Are there 4 things out there that you want? Because if so, then I would just put something up for auction.
there is maybe 4 things out there that I want.
Then just
I'm
put
going to
something
put
up.
something up.
Even if there are 2 things.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
I'm going to put up. I mean,
I mean, if there's 3,
I think
for sure.
I think
then
Yeah.
that's a nice one.
yes.
Yeah, it
I
is.
agree.
We'll say 3.
4.
Okay, 5
I elect not to participate
in
further
this
the
auction. Okay.
Oh, me too.
Oh, hey, all right,
Look at
yeah, all right. That's actually the tile I wanted.
yeah.
So
That was the second
because
tile.
It is-
because it had a little bit of this.
arguably the best tile.
Yes.
Although,
I mean,
given this card, this one is, I feel like, competitive.
yeah. No, I get it, but we're talking a couple
If
of
you can get a
points.
second worker,
Yeah.
Greg's tile is
Yeah,
very
yeah,
nice.
right, yeah. All right, so now
Yeah, oh.
it is now 0. So moving it to there is basically a cow's opinion.
Yeah.
So at this point, I will. Yeah, I'll put that up for 2. And remember, at any point you can drop out in lieu of passing, which is basically pass plus, and then just pay 0 and just take a tile, or not take a tile, as it were.
Yeah,
I do too, Tom.
Not totally hating this one.
Tom says, I feel like liking this game or auctions and poker is congruous. Yeah, I feel like that makes sense. Like, but I guarantee, like, I'm trying to think. Like, I'm trying to picture Fowler at the poker table, and that's comical to me, whereas he likes auction games. So, if you like auction games, you don't always like poker, but I bet if you like poker, you probably always like auction games. I bet you that is how that
I like
works.
poker.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, but you don't like auction games. All right, well, never mind. Ignore everything I just said.
I think it's because there's like countless books and stuff about like the numbers of poker.
Yeah.
So you know the value of a hand, essentially.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Poker's all luck. What do you?
I will,
Whereas each game you have to come into that discovery, and sometimes it can be a little.
We're just stalling for you. Are
no,
you?
I know,
you're
I
ready?
know the
Okay,
answer.
good.
I will bid 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So 3, and then
3. I feel like I should have started it at 3. I think 3 was the right number on that.
I'll pass. I will pass. Just pass.
Yeah, well, you didn't say you drop out.
But I will drop out.
Okay, so green, be
Which
gone
one
with
could you
you.
possibly want?
Couldn't be this one. So it's gonna go on this, but
Yeah.
So, and put your
Oh.
pop on there. So, the garbage has to go on the tiles, one of the tiles that he's won. That's the one you won, so it's got to go on there.
One of the land tiles. That he's
One of the land tiles,
they,
right?
they cannot go on these
yeah,
tiles.
yeah, whatever. It's deformed.
I just won't shoot on it. That's
That's
fine.
all right. His name is Bucky. I just watched Dark Waters.
Okay.
Y'all ever seen that movie about how horrible Teflon is?
Oh, sure,
Oh
yes.
my God, that
It's,
scared the bejeebies out of me.
Yeah,
No.
don't use the knife on a Teflon.
No, don't use Teflon. Anyways, yeah, watch Dark Waters. Ja, or Dark Water.
What's his name? Hulk.
Mark
Yeah.
Ruffalo.
Mark Ruffalo.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's say which one.
Does a great job. And
Yeah. Yeah. He's really
crazy
good.
thing,
Yeah.
the government just held DuPont liable this year.
Well, I mean, they just are getting
Like
around.
2024.
They're just getting around to Boeing.
It's, oh my God, terrifying stuff. Anyway, sorry. Trash, right, deformed, Bucky. All right, current bids 3.
On you.
All right, 4.
You got it.
Okay.
Actually, rather than passing,
You will drop out.
I think I will drop out.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, because you could have done that.
Yeah.
All right, so you drop out. Everyone else has already passed.
Yeah.
So which one do you want?
Well, so the institutions would be more interesting if I had 2 tiles, basically, because this tile here I'm going to put on recycling, and so I can't maximize them this turn, which means oh,
He's talking himself into it, by the way.
that
is
one
down there.
gives me a flower
It does.
and extra
Yes.
points,
Or
Yes.
point singular, potentially.
but 6 of them.
Well, okay, yes, it would be 6 points.
Yeah.
You're right. Yep.
Potentially more than 6.
Which I think I want more than railroad,
Okay.
so I'll do that.
All right.
The only downside is that it
Only has 1.
Dead.
limits your track.
It dead ends you.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So it is back to me. And if you are keeping score at home, I have bid 5. And then I bid 4. So that means I have uno bucco lefto. So that
Yeah.
I must pass because I can't do that. And I will go ahead and take the choo-choo. And that oh wait, that was for an example earlier. That will go to there. And now I can move 1 city every turn if I want. So the only person left
Would
is
you like to
Shrey.
spend 2 money on that tile, Shrey?
That's actually an interesting choice.
Yeah, clearly I will, but
I think, like, if you can get a second pop on there,
yeah.
it's pretty solid.
Yes,
Yeah.
agreed. Yep.
Getting income up is good. And then I will take
Oh.
And then and whatever's left gets thrown away.
that one.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that makes
And
sense.
this goes
And
on
the
one of
trash
these.
has to go on one of the new tiles that you just
Yeah.
got. So this one is out of the game. There. All right. So that was phase 1, or phase 2, really. Phase 1 is set up, which we do pregame. So that was phase 2. Now we're into phase 3. The last one to pass was Shrey. So he actually begins. Scoot that over towards your board a little. There you go. All right, so the auction begins here. And again, we know that everybody has at most 10, at a minimum 9. I can't remember if anybody passed with the 1. So, Shrey, it is your honor.
No, I
Take
think
it away.
was the first one, and I didn't spend any.
Okay.
So I could just take that for 10 if I really wanted to. It's a lot of research,
That is a lot of tech.
but
So are you making a lot of tech?
Well, okay,
good.
it's technically,
You're making an okay amount of tech.
I think it is research, right?
I don't remember what they call it.
Let me see.
I don't know that it.
So these are technology tiles. I just want to get the.
It's
the
flasks.
term. It is flasks.
You just have to give
Chemistry.
people, give
Science
people some
points.
flasks.
Science.
Points.
So yeah, R&D. Okay.
At me with science.
Can you put blue on 5? The first column. Yes. That.
Right there. Yep, we can do that. Okay.
I'm just gonna ask to put my thing because everything
Yeah.
over there is gonna be a mess.
I appreciate it. Green.
I'm gonna start greedy.
I will go.
Oh, I was about to say, like, Edward.
Red.
Yeah. What if I want to go here? Can't do it.
He invites someone really quickly.
This seems like a little too inexpensive. Sorry, Shrey.
I thought we were gonna go 7.
Back to Shrey.
But I didn't, though. I went 6.
I'll go in your column 2.
That's funny.
Green.
Do it. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Just like, I don't wish to play anymore.
I dig that. Chip says, if there's an environmental catastrophe, I will make my way to HCHQ, so at least our last days will be filled with trend games in 20th century and other Suchy games.
I'll go to 4 above you.
I hate that you're making me outbid myself. Like that. That doesn't feel good.
Really?
I don't feel good about it.
I am paying 0 for the worst one when you're only paying 1 for that one. I think 2 is a reasonable number for that.
Is that what you think?
Or maybe 4.
Well, so in your position, Ken, like where you have 2 recycling centers.
I'm not as worried about trash, sure.
Right. But Edward.
Might be more worried about trash.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. What you got?
I'm worried enough about trash that I dumped my whole hand just to make sure I don't get me.
Correct answer.
Okay.
That was the correct answer. That was what I was hoping you would do.
That was
when I made
100%
that
what I was going to do. Before I'd even outbid you, I'd already made that decision. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. But Ken getting it for 3.
I mean,
Yeah, don't let me get that for 3, Shrey. Bid 4. Bid 4 on a skull and the garbage. Great idea. Let's see what happens when you do that.
Or maybe I'll be up at Edward just for fun.
I mean, why not?
I'm into it.
No, I'll pay 0.
All right, so the auction has come to an end. All right, so Shrey is paying 0. He drops that down 1, and he gets a couple bags of trash. Ken pays 3 for the privilege of taking a trash and dropping 1 back. I pay the privilege of 5 to be able to drop that back to 0, and Greg pays it all, baby, to get nothing.
All right.
And then Shrey, because he got the most worst.
Yep.
Gets to go
Becomes the
this
first
time.
player next round. The rest of us, it doesn't matter. It's just clockwise from there.
Yeah, so I'm actually pretty happy about that.
So now we are going into second round. Check that. We are not. I apologize. Now we are doing production.
Now we're placing your tiles, right?
Sorry, upkeep and technology. So now place your tiles however you want, and if we need to move things, here, mine is the outer edge of where you can go. There you go.
so I'll do a similar.
Yeah. Just put that anywhere. That's fine.
Let's
Yeah, and you can rotate however you want.
Well,
Follow your heart on all this stuff.
I was also pre-planning for when I get more tiles, so I don't have to.
What is more tiles?
Oh,
Should we go ahead and do upkeep at this point or not really?
Upkeep. Yeah, you can, and I'll walk people through mine
Okay.
when I get a moment.
and I think the one decision I have with this population is: do I put her on the recycling center and start hoovering up things, or do I get the extra life points? Yeah, that's what the points. Let's be greedy.
That's the spirit, Greg.
There.
I mean, that's definitely going there. Yeah, I think this is okay. I think that's all right. Doing that. We'll go there. Yeah.
All right, that seems right.
Sure.
No. No.
Oh, but
Still won't be adjacent.
yeah. No, I'll just go this.
Oh, there it is.
All right, so let me see.
It took me a little too
Oh,
long.
so you can get the garbage out both ways?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there.
Woo.
And this one, I believe that was the second one.
Oh, so you-
Yeah, this one.
Oh,
There. All right, and I'm going to
The only
use my
question is
train.
whether I do this for one of the.
Using my
I think
train
this
to
one
move
makes
that
this one makes sense,
there.
but whether I do that or not, that's the only question.
it's 1 point or one side, that's right.
Yeah.
All right.
Points matter a lot.
Yes.
Oh, no, I'm
In this particular game.
in this
though, right,
particular
it's saying-
game.
All right, so here, I'm going to show folks at home. So my income is 2, 4, and that's it. 4 coins. My flasks are 1, 2, whee, and points are 1, 3. Yep, that's it. And then because I activated my recycling, I can take any one trash from any of those, and I'll just go ahead and take that one. There we go. So that's me. That is all of my production or all of my upkeep and such. I assume everyone's done with that as well. Yeah. All right.
I just need to.
So now everybody get your money and stuff. So like I'm getting $4. What do we got over here? $4 over there.
Eight.
Right? 8. What is that noise?
Yeah, I didn't like that when I looked over.
8. Good lord.
But he has 7 trash.
There's that. Okay.
Yep.
How much tech? I get 2,
3.
3.
2.
Oh, I am so sorry.
That's all right.
And then points. 3 for yellow.
3 for yellow
3 for red as well.
And 4 for green.
and 2 for blue.
Okay. So that is the end. There is no bonus scoring. Now we go into the second round. We're going to have new
The
tiles.
recycling happens during that phase when you get your cards.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we need, was it 6? So there are 4 tiles that we will not see. We do not know what those are.
Oh boy.
And here, there are going to be, I
Oh,
believe,
yeah.
2. Yeah, 2 that we will not see.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
What?
Can we see what those are? Because
No.
it's knowable, right? It's all stuff.
Well, the one with 3 flasks and a recycling center did not come out.
Is that said? That's talking about how many recyclings are in the stack?
In the sec 2.
There's only 2, so that one and one more.
Yeah.
All right, fine. I don't think we're supposed to see them, but all right,
no,
fine.
but it's all knowable,
There
right?
we go.
It's just right. So we didn't draw.
Oh, so there's 3.
We
There were
didn't
4.
draw.
4.
Wow. Those are the 4 that are not in our game. That is a massive tile.
That one's real good.
That is a massive tile, that recycling.
It sure is.
I like the money in recycling too.
So, all right. Those are not in ours. All right. Now, haven't talked about bridges yet because we haven't had bridges. Bridges are pretty simple. They add a train, like rail. So you'll notice that this one does not go through. So what you could do if you win it is you can, whenever you want, place it like so, and now it connects out. And once it's built, bridges don't move. So there we go. This is just straight up get a flower. This has a This is always better than that. Well,
No.
This gives a flower. This one gives a train. So
Yep.
whatever.
And
All
can we
right.
see the
Oh, and
new-
hold on. That is for round 1 and 2. That stage. Yeah. What now? Sorry.
Can we see the new?
No, because that's round 2.
Yeah, it's.
Oh, I thought we changed.
No.
Oh,
Yeah,
you know
we
what?
did.
I messed up during setup. You're right.
Yeah, we got a new one. Yeah.
2 of the 3 are used. I screwed that up. All right, there we go. Hi, Graham. All right. Pick one. All right.
Ken, why?
You like it? It's better.
Okay, here's the one that didn't come out. Just showing everybody. So yeah, that was
Okay. Yeah.
okay. And while we're at it, Ken, pick one.
Yeah.
And Greg, pick one.
Isn't
We
there
only
any
have
five in
one
the
five.
Oh, we only have 1-5. You're right.
Five, yeah.
Jesus.
second? I'll pick another one.
Right, yeah, I hear you. All right, here we go. Shrai, take it away.
Which is the best of the worst?
I got 3 choices.
There are
We have 6 choices.
Yeah.
there are 2 that I care about.
This one. Start with that. For 2.
Pass.
Pass.
You're just like, oh no, what have I done?
He has 8.
Sure.
Or he got 8 plus whatever he had left over from last round.
Which is not 0. Three.
It's yours. I would totally have taken it for 2. I mean,
Sure.
that would have been good value right
Oh
there.
yeah. For 2, great value. 3 is where I was like,
It's
Put a pop on
borderline.
it. And now Ken.
Oh, sure. Yeah, we don't really need it.
Nah. What do y'all think so far, now as you've seen a round of this?
Hmm.
Six. Oh, it's not my bid. Sorry. Go ahead.
2.
Pass.
Chris's.
Oh, I saw that over on Twitch, Graham.
3.
Pass.
Pass.
Pass. I already passed.
Pass twice.
No reentry on the auctions. You sure you're gonna put the citizen there?
No. Not really.
Four.
5.
Checks to see how much money is.
Like,
Pass.
as soon as the number 4 hit your ears, 5 get out of your mouth. There is no time.
That was a snap raise.
Yeah.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Greg did that. Six.
Pass.
Pass. And you already passed, right?
I did indeed.
And that was the 3rd.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, what one?
What one indeed? What one indeed? What one indeed?
1-1.
What one? See, what I really want is the one that Edward has.
What you really, really want?
What one I have? What one do I have?
Your train.
Oh. Chick, chick.
Your train is a
Choo
flower.
choo.
That bridge does not excite me at all. The bridges, I find, I'm not sure I see a ton of value in the bridges, considering how the tracks are.
I wouldn't mind one given my current build.
Oh, sure, yeah. I could see how it would work for you.
I will also
Yeah.
say bridges like during this round, not super exciting. In the 5th round, where you're like, oh,
How
actually,
do I? Yeah. Bye. Okay.
I need the train.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you want, you can actually put it right next to your board.
Like here.
Yeah, perfect.
Oh, so now what does the action go to me?
Yep.
It does, in fact, go to you.
4.
Pass.
Pass.
Oh, okay.
And you are dropping out, correct?
Nope.
Ooh.
You spent 4 and 3, was it?
Yes.
So that's
7.
so you got how much do you have left? You have
That
that much
would be
left. He has that much left.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm gonna drop out. Yeah, you're right.
I know.
So this is like objectively better than that,
Yes.
Mm-hmm. That is correct.
and I don't really.
And you do not have to place the bridge right now. It's
Right.
just,
Yep.
Yeah, but it's just objectively better.
and you do get your flower now.
Yep.
Interesting. The remaining tiles.
Yeah. I think I have enough value here that if I bid for more, like the garbage is just gonna kill me. And same thing with you. Like you got a ton of value out of that one tile.
That's the one tile I really wanted.
Well, it
the
was
one
the-
that Trey got.
Clear best tile
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
entire
yeah,
auction.
yeah.
Yeah.
I am debating. I'm hemming and hawing here.
Him and Haw to your heart's content.
Yeah.
Like I'm upset I got that tile for 3 because it meant I couldn't super bid for that one.
Yep.
Oh well, I'm not going to be upset about the points.
So that is a dead end there. But if I get that, that matters. So,
Blind bids?
that seems good. Two.
Yeah, I too don't like to pay to avoid harm, which is why I paid a lot of money to just get out of that auction.
Pass.
Okay. Yeah, the only problem with that.
Here 2.
Yeah, sorry. So here, I'll think out loud a little bit.
Yep.
Is I can stay in. If I stay in
You have
and
to
I
put
win
something up.
this, I have to put something up, which is obviously this one. So one way or the other.
Only be 3 trash.
Huh?
It would only be 3 trash.
2 trash.
Okay.
Oh, only be 2 trash.
2 trash.
Yeah, that's not
But if I drop, Ken is the first to put up to bid over here, and I'm last then, in that case. Does that matter enough to me?
Do you want the flower now or do you want the flower later?
I'll bid 2.
I just don't think it's worth 3. I'll let you have it.
Okay.
What, do you want to drop out?
Oh, yeah, I should drop.
Yeah.
Did not anticipate getting both of those. So,
Yeah. So maybe that's what I should do.
and there. Okay.
Because that one's not any good for me given my current setup. So, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, because you can. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And you put your pollution down?
No pollution.
Yes, he did.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's I don't. Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Pollution. And that's garbage.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I will.
Because pollution is different from garbage.
Yes. In game terms, it is.
Yeah.
I'll take this, throwing that one away. That comes with a trash on a new tile.
Mm-hmm.
I'll figure that out in a minute. But now that we're done with this, then now we do the catastrophes.
Mm-hmm.
So that technically goes there, and I'll figure that out. All right. So I am first. All right. How much R&D did y'all take? 3, 2, 2. So there's not a ton. I mean, there is if people whatever.
Well, unfortunately, you know exactly how much R&D they have.
That is a fact, Jack.
If you're keeping track, you'd also know what everybody else has.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but mine should be
Fairly obvious.
a little
So
bit.
you two.
Yes, you could not pass early. Or drop out early.
Correct. Well, no, I could have.
Oh, no, sorry, you could have, yeah, of course.
And then for this round, just been like,
Interesting.
one pollution is not bad.
Well, I'm the recycling guy, so I'm not too worried about trash. I'll do that.
Oh, this is so different. I like it.
Well, are we going diagonal? I should go into the 4 on the column. Is that
Yeah,
what you're
right.
saying?
Well, I mean,
Sounds
hey,
right.
follow your heart.
And then Greg will take the 0, and then we'll
And
go.
I don't think that's how that's
Everybody
going
will
to
be
play
happy.
out.
Well, if I go in the 4, I guarantee you Greg's not going to go above me. So
That is, I would argue that if you go on the 3, Greg's
Yeah.
not going to go above you.
yes.
That's true.
Here, let's talk about Greg's tech to S&D or R&D like he's not here. Yeah. All right. Go ahead. If Metropolis can get a reprint, this should get a reprint. That's all I'm saying.
I'll go to the 4.
Man. I mean, it wasn't going to.
I wasn't going to go to the 2.
No.
You were never getting into that column.
Darn.
Fooey, I burnt the muffins.
Make people make plays.
All right, red. Yep, here it goes. Blue,
6.
red.
You have so much
Good
trash. You have so
here.
much trash collection abilities.
I do.
Green.
Yeah, I saw that coming.
Well, you can go to the 2.
I might as well go
You can go
there.
to 3. Yeah,
Might as well.
yeah.
So if I were to go to the 4 on this, the auction ends because we know that Greg can't pay it.
Correct.
Great. And so then I would go to 0.
Right, and then I will have paid the same as Ken for...
A different status.
You know what? It's just not that bad, I don't think.
Yeah, agreed.
Cool.
And I drop there. Okay, pay your stuff.
Paying 4.
I need 1 change.
Okay.
Oh, I should just.
Yeah.
Oh well.
There you go.
Whoa.
Taking a single trash, which has to go here, sadly.
All right, so now you add to your tableau. So this was going to go there.
Oh no, I don't want to take it off the screen.
And then I think,
And we also activate text, right?
yeah, like for your train and stuff, I think I do that.
Citizen moving, clearly.
Don't forget to.
All right, and at this point, guys, here in a moment, let me fix this.
So did this go here or there? There. That's an interesting choice.
We're going to have to zoom out a little bit because our tableaus are... There we go. So move. You can drop your boards a little bit so that you have some room to negotiate things now. All right.
My brain can't. There, I've.
Science and points or money and science?
Yes.
Yeah, I know. We'll do that.
I've made a very smart decision to make all my garbage next to a recycling center.
Perfect move.
Which pushes us up 2 and pushes it up 1.
I'm excited about that.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I'm hoping that's going to pay off.
It will.
It was very easy to calculate too, because I'm like, oh wait, I just got 3 of 2 different things. Boop,
Yep.
boop. I mean, sometimes that can be the hard part of like assessing what you have.
You know what? That's just 6 points if I were to do it. Yeah, you know what? I think I'll just eat that one. So we'll drop that down a little bit more.
You can always attach something nearby later, right?
Yeah, if need be. So there. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. Happy with that.
That's so many points.
Well, my thinking is I'm going to eat it for round 3, but because I didn't spend a lot here, I think I can get away with it.
Yeah.
So, final answer, done. So now, do your recycling stuff,
Yep.
Mine did mine already.
which mine is going to be this one from an adjacent. Okay.
It happened through phase 5.
Sorry, Shrey.
Alright.
And I'm not using my train, so now let me just recalculate. Normally I do it just as I add
Yeah.
whatever, but so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 points.
Better than me?
And then for R&D, I got 1, 2. For cash, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whee!
Okay.
All right, so here. There's my 5. How much?
7.
2, 4, 6, 7. Shrey.
9.
8, 9.
The rich get richer.
6. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Then R&D.
I got mine. Don't worry about
2.
me.
How much you get over there?
Getting 3 for those who are curious.
3 over here also.
So we're all science poor. Got it.
Yep. All right. Now get your points. 10 for yellow.
And 7 for green.
11.
11, yeah.
And 4.
And 2.
Okay. So now we do end of round scoring, which whatever you have, double it.
So you're 13, so you're
26.
26. I'm at 11, so I'm 22.
14. And 8.
Okay.
Okay.
So that is effectively done. So we'll just turn that over like that. Going into round 3, this goes away. We then have that one come out. That's a
Wow.
So
bunch there.
6 recycling centers, please.
And here we go.
I'm taking the one that's in there out. Just kidding.
Don't make me make eye contact.
All right, so this one that just showed up here, this is every round you can spend 3 R&D
Oh, okay.
to bump that up 1. You cannot do that multiple times. And then, wow, yo dog, have some recycling.
You know what's even good is that the one that doesn't have recycling is still really good.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Okay,
Get in there big.
round 3.
Here's some choices. Oh, okay. Whoa. How did my hand get over there?
Okay, let me Let me evaluate this meager. Well, actually, it's not that meager because they did not spend that much. So y'all look down for a moment. There we go. So cool. All right, good. All right, what do we not care about? What do we care about? Sorry.
Well, honestly, go to town.
Well, I'm gonna pick a town.
Yeah.
Oh, a moment. We're in round 3.
Yes.
Oh no.
It got more expensive. So minimum bid is 3, and also it's, as y'all can see, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
I don't think most of us can even afford to drop out and then get something.
Hey, OG, how you doing?
It's like I think we have to wait a few tiles before we can even.
I mean, just for
3. It's the opening bid.
let's go 5.
I gotta see which one I actually want of these tiles. Let me take a look. And what do we have here?
Yeah, like,
Ooh.
am I gonna get greedy for 2 tiles? And if so, like, what do we bid on this one? I think 5 might secure it for you.
Let's find out.
Because 5's gonna be good for the next round. Or
6.
Pass.
Pass. Current bid is.
I don't think I can reasonably go 7, Trey. I'll let you have it.
Yeah. He is, Paul.
What's going on?
You're just hiding.
Oh.
That's all right.
Hiding.
Don't worry about it. He's off camera.
It's the camera.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is it?
Yeah.
No.
So that was 6, huh?
that was 6.
All right. Mental math.
Get in there, Trey.
I appreciate the dedication here, Greg. Thank you.
Well, it's part of that.
No, I am grateful. I'm being genuine. Ken just feeling shy tonight. That's all.
4.
Always.
Clearly.
Ooh, that's actually. I see the benefit to that one. Multiple relics out.
Your chair is so low.
My chair's fine.
It's so low.
But I'm also not worried about that super particularly. No, I'm gonna pass
You bid how many?
4. I think 4 that would have been good, but for 5, I'm not sure.
Nah. Pass.
Yeah, I'll let you have that one, Trey.
Yeah.
Have a couple more trash.
Trey has 30 money.
Like I feel like that works good for Shrey's network, but
I do like all the track coming off the tile. That's a plus of that tile.
right.
So which one? Oh, and push that down. So which one do you all?
Care about the most?
Yeah.
It's
Is that the
really
one you're
hard
trying to put
say.
up?
Well, it would be something to think about.
Well, science seems to be a big weakness of ours, and there are
Of everybody's.
yeah, but there's 2 that are
I mean, there are 4 tiles that have at least 2 science.
yeah, but I mean
Of the
there's
4.
2 that also have recycling with that science.
Some folks care
3.
about that a little more, I think.
4.
I know. I'm figuring out whether or not I need to bid on it. Pass.
I'll go 5.
Pass.
The connectivity of that one is nice, but
very nice.
it's given what I have, don't need it.
Okay.
Pass.
All right.
So that was what, 8?
5.
Oh, okay.
5's a
My
good
bad.
price for that.
It was just right.
All right. Ken?
Oh, it's still expensive.
False start, Ken? Yeah. Okay.
3.
Ugh. Do not like.
But what do you think about it, Trey?
I could do that.
You could.
No, I can't do that.
Okay, I
Oh,
got
you can.
just
You
whether or not you choose not
don't
to.
want to.
Right, yeah,
But you
that's a
can.
difference.
So frustrating. What'd you do bid?
I bid 3.
Contractual minimum.
I'll pass.
A little softball out there for you guys.
5.
That's a big number. Okay.
Big and arguably appropriate. That's what I bid for this one.
Yeah. While this has less connectivity, I'm not worried about that.
Yeah.
Pass. Current bid's 5.
Pass.
All right.
Yours.
Four.
Oh, Lordy. Pass.
The bid is 5.
Current bid is 4.
5 if you want it. Well, if you want to put down on it.
I will also pass.
What was the bid?
4.
Wait, Greg bid 4.
Yep.
And then
Pass.
Okay.
That appears to say 9. So that is yours for 4.
All right. Now I muster up.
What do you want?
Oh,
Trey?
Trey first, so.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide whether I take this or this. I'm taking this one.
Okay.
And Greg?
And I'm deciding which
I'll have to pay 1.
This or this.
This is, remember, a skull and a trash.
Oh. Well, actually, hold on. How often do I have 3?
Well, every turn.
Right. So
Every day.
But then you're not. But then you're not having. I mean, he's gonna.
I mean, you're going to score 8 points with it if you take it, for sure. Well,
that's
provided you use it.
Oh, yeah, if I use it twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's having it on hand is where it's.
Yeah, I think it's more beneficial. I have to use the science, but honestly,
Yeah.
if I do my thing right,
Sir?
Yep.
that's not an issue.
Debating.
Yeah.
I'm torn between 2 numbers.
I hear that.
No, it's fine.
Six.
That was the right number. Yep. You got it.
Okay. It was between 5 and 6. By the way, if I bid 5, were you bidding 6?
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right.
Yep.
Nailed it.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
And then, but
So
Ken
I'm
drops.
dropping.
Yeah, well, okay, you drop. Yes.
And then I have to decide whether taking that tile is absolutely crazy or not.
I mean, it's a lot of science. But it's also...
Well, right now, unfortunately, it would only be 4 science for me. Because I can't put it in a spot where I can line it up with 3.
That's true. Oh, because of all your other sciences.
Well, but I mean... Whereas I could potentially... Yeah, this one just sucks, though.
It doesn't feel good. No.
I mean, right. That's what I really
Yes.
wanted to say.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Fine.
So he gets
Trash.
drop 1 and a trash.
Which must go specifically on this one.
Yep.
All right. So I wanted that tile, but I realized the best I could do with it is 2,
Yeah.
which is terrible, obviously. So I wasn't going to pick it.
Right.
Now this one drops me down to -6 for 2 coins. Not worth it. So I hear you that this one kind of sucks, but it does that. I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
All right.
By the way, that should have dropped.
Yes.
So you and I, you had to pay 1, and then I pay 0 because when it came over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope.
Oh, wait.
No,
Hold on.
you both pay 0.
Yeah, we both pay 0.
Okay.
We do.
Oh, so I
Yep.
should pay 1.
Yeah,
Should've,
you
yes.
would have. Yeah, you need
Yeah.
to pay 1. Yes.
There we go.
Cool.
Yeah, I know.
Right, and you start the auction.
And well, I'm gonna win the auction, I think. So I give you guys the option to outbid me, I think is the right answer.
Oh, so this happens
Before production, yes.
production.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, well, it's still fine.
Yeah.
I
Just
think
means
that's the
certain
right
things.
number right there. That's 7.
Over the course of the game, I can use it.
Red?
Well, I just did this so I could have a bunch of science next time. Let's go 8.
And blue?
3 in the middle column.
Glory to Rome.
And we're on the board. Maybe somewhere. Shoot. Where did that go? Ah, there.
I mean, do I just eat it? I think I just eat it, right? I know I can't compete against this, so I might as well just eat it for 0. Like, get it out of the way.
Wow.
Oh.
I-
Wow. Okay.
I cannot compete against either.
I hear you. I hear you. 9.
Okay, let's see. Three trash is so many trash.
That is a plethora of trash.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do this.
You
Shred.
have barely any trash.
I'm gonna have 5 if I take
No,
that.
yeah. That's so much trash.
That is so much trash.
That's annoying.
You have barely any trash. And so you're
Save your science
recycling.
for next round.
It would let me save the science for next round, I suppose. That is true. But I got this
Greg
tile
has
so
one
I could have
card
a whole
in
bunch of
hand.
science.
Sorry?
Greg has 1 card in hand. Yeah.
Yeah, but you recycle 3 each turn, which is...
Right, but I'll be generating 9. I only recycled 2 because this one's not active.
Yet. Oh,
so
no, it
0
actually-
on track 2 just makes the game go longer.
You're
By
going to
extra
recycle
10
8 of those
minutes.
by the end of the game. And you're probably going to get more recycling capabilities.
I hope so.
So-
I'm better if I take 3 trash.
I mean, there will be more. So, I
yeah.
don't...
Probably not in round 4 though,
Why?
because there were so many in round 3.
Oh, did it come from that stack? Well, there'll be some.
There'll be one.
Will there?
There'll be one.
There'll be at least one.
I think statistically.
That's what we thought about round 2.
Yeah, there's still all those that also aren't being used.
I like seeing y'all go to war on second place. That's pretty much ideal for me. I'm just getting ready. Yeah, I don't think anyone's gonna outbid you.
I don't think so either.
No, I'll go 0.
Yeah, that's probably the smart thing. I just didn't really want to do it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll take that hit.
So I pay 9.
There, that's spread it out evenly. Look, it's nice and pretty.
There's 9.
You can pay your 6.
My 6.
And Greg will be there.
That's the other reason to just do it is I'll get first bid on the auction, which might be good for me.
So
All right, now place your tiles. And if I can get that one, because this guy is going
I think
right. Is that where it's going? Is that? The problem with this is that, right.
so. I think what I want to do is have it so that my
So I just added 3 coins and 2 flasks to mine. That's it.
so I just want to make sure that my biggest piles.
Still only have 1 recycling.
yeah, you have so little trash.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's 9 or 8. Soon, well, 7.
That's not very much trash.
Well, how many recyclings do you have, though?
3.
Yeah.
But okay, let me get you to me.
So my issues. I need a train soon. I can do this.
Oh, right. I can't train something, can I? Let's see.
Yeah. Is there anything for you?
Actually, there's literally no use of a train for me. Well, that's not true. I could drop a point to get 1 extra of each of those.
You
That's
dropped 3,
tempting.
2 points.
How do you... Oh, right, it would be 2. No! So, yeah, the train actually, with the way I've configured this, the train's pretty much useless
Yeah.
to me, but so be it. All right, I am done. Is
Trade you
everyone
for
done? All right, get
Oh,
your
and,
income. So 5, 7, 8,
I'm getting
and
9, 5, 6,
4.
8 and
Okay.
4 for me also.
5 cents.
5,
8.
9.
And what'd you say, Greg?
Blue
5
now.
science.
5 science.
Yeah.
And now I do recycling, which should be this.
I did
And I
my
need 7
cash.
dollars.
And can I get 10 points for yellow, please?
Yep. 6, and then I'll get
4
9
points for.
Red.
Yeah.
How many for blue?
8.
That seems
This
better.
feels nice.
It doesn't suck. Okay. Okay. Yeah, new tiles come out, and we are into round 4.
No recycling.
Hey, 2 flowers
One
on that one.
recycling. 2 recycling.
A choo-choo.
3 recycling. All right.
Another bridge and a choo-choo. Wow. Coins to flowers. And an extra pop. And that comes with that.
All right. Huh. Ooh. Okay.
All right, Green, you're up.
This is not the real one, right?
That is not, so.
Can we get that one?
A little less scary.
So much recycling. So much garbage. Yeah, that's. Unfortunate.
All right. For 3.
A moment while I...
Oh, I did the wrong thing earlier. I should recycle something else.
Oh, you think about like when you're done recycling?
I picked the wrong cubes up.
Yeah.
Picked one of the wrong cubes up. Actually, no, I should. All right, that's fine.
Let me think.
Which one did you put up? That one. All right.
It's very good.
What did you bid?
Oh, just the minimum 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So very good that you bid the minimum.
It's good for you.
Is it?
We had 3. Maybe it gets to 6 by
I
you.
think that's what I want.
It'll stay low by the time it gets to you.
5.
Pass.
See?
So yeah, I could go to 6.
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting.
It's a lot of money.
No, pass.
Yeah, I passed it.
There's 5. All right. I'm thinking.
There are 4 of the 5 science options that I'm happy with.
Tech, you mean? The tech tiles?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
And I think you're 5 of 5.
Yeah, no. I like 4 of them also.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm debating. Five.
Ooh.
Why that one? What's so special about that one?
Well, for him, that's 12. That's 24 points.
Why?
Because right now we're gonna score that track at the end. He's already at 10. Gets that. That's 2 more points.
Oh, that tile's not 24 points. That tile is 4 points.
Winning that tile is 4 points. 4 points.
It's 2, 4, 6, 8 points.
Yeah.
But it's also 6 points. It's also 8 points for everybody else, right? It's not just for him.
Right.
Huh. 5.
Wow, that apparently was the right bid.
Well, at least it stuck us. If you had done 3,
Yeah, I'll go 6.
Pass.
pass.
Okay. What next?
Let's do.
I did really want that one, by the way.
You did?
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
That's
sorry.
why I really thought 5 would get it done because of the options that were out there. I thought everybody would be like, there's no need. There are other options. I'll pass
Let's
and
do
wait.
3 for that one.
And honest to God, I was going to drop out.
Minimum. I'll pass.
PS.
You bid 3 on that.
I did.
So you bid 6 on that. That's 3. Then you're gonna drop. If I go 4.
Can I get this 5 broken into 2 2s in the
Yeah. I think I'm gonna. Four.
Pass.
Did y'all pass already?
I did.
Yes.
Yep.
All right, so that's me for 4. And I'm dropping.
Which train are you gonna take?
And you're paying
I
how
owe
much?
2
2?
there. Oh, I'm not taking.
We already established last time that you did need 1 train. So I
Yeah,
assumed
oh,
we're not
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
take
yeah.
2.
In all seriousness, all 3 of these are viable to me because of the bridge.
The bridge makes the train better.
The population is really tempting because that gives me 6 cash as opposed to 2.
So could the bridge and the train.
But this also gets me 16 points.
Yep.
Well, I guess I made that compelling argument. All right, there we go. So there's that. That gets 2 bumps. I passed. I'm done.
So it's back
I'm
to
going to
me.
figure this out while you guys, because I have some figuring to do here.
Back to me. You guys probably don't want this one, right? If I just put that up for 3, it's good.
See?
Let's start it at 4 and see what happens.
6.
Glory to Rome. 7.
I pass.
8.
Wow. Come on, get your feet wet, boys.
Well, that's yours.
It's the one that I wanted.
Yep, it's a one everyone should have wanted.
Well,
So, the interesting question is, do I take flour? So the flour would be
Well, it won't matter because you just won't score.
No, I know. I'm just like thinking about end of game. It will take me to there, whereas the population would be that, which is more. Yep, population.
yeah, this is the right answer there. Okay.
All right. Well.
Wait.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
so you passed.
No, I had the wrong color.
Oh, right.
You dropped, right?
Yes,
Okay.
I dropped.
All right.
I should probably pay my 1.
All right.
Yeah, I don't want the other ones.
Well,
I've already got too much trash.
that one
You want this one?
for 3.
I'm really not super keen on the way I've done this.
I pass.
Do you drop out or do you pass?
I pass.
Okay. I need change.
What'd you bid?
3.
Okay.
Now are you dropping out, or are you?
Well, that's an interesting choice, right? So I either so I don't think I need another bridge, but the flower is nice. No, the flower doesn't matter for the flower matters way more for you.
Well, to be clear, this does not score negative right now. It's only at the end of the game.
No, but because he is negative, the flower matters way more. But because I have this ability, the flower is real nice. Because that would put me into 4 if I can do that once. Before that happens. do I want the other tile badly enough to bid on it? I don't think I do.
Okay.
So I'm just going to drop out
Okay.
and take that.
And go ahead and, yep, you got it.
Which means I can take this one for 3, which I will.
Yep.
Which, to be clear, you could just take the $5, like in lieu of
No,
that.
no,
I
you
know
already,
you
you
know
already
that.
got it.
Yeah.
Oh, you
I
got one
got a
already. I
tile, so-
apologize. Sorry, I missed that.
Yeah, all good.
And which one do you want, or do you not?
No, I do. I managed to save enough money that this is viable, so I'm going to take this one.
Bridge goes away.
I think also
Never
like
hurts
that was
me.
also an option, but I'm just not making enough money to like justify that.
Yeah.
Whereas the train thing will help me with like a lot of stuff moving forward.
So we
Okay.
have three of that. Okay, so
All right, so catastrophes, red. Go ahead. Nope, don't put them yet.
Oh.
Figure-
right, yeah.
We got an auction to do.
Oh, red. Red. Let's go here.
7. Blue.
8.
Green. You're not playing in that in that playground.
Do a modest level 2. We'll have fun bidding for trash.
Red. Blue.
3. Well, the obvious one.
Oh, okay.
No.
It does seem like the last row just shouldn't have markers.
Yes.
Like it's just you're never going to bid more than 0 for that.
Yep.
It makes
Yeah.
no sense.
Yeah.
So
but
again, see like a graphic like refresh of
Yeah,
this
right.
I think would do some good.
I do think it aesthetically it would look weird though if you didn't.
No,
have
I think it'd be fine. Like I pictured it and just a 0 on that and but whatever.
After I bid 8, I was like, oh, wow,
Green?
did I really want to bid 8? That was impulsive. I don't mind you outbidding me on that.
Okay. Well, then we both got what we wanted, right?
I'm more.
What was that?
Sounded like,
Yeah, that's I think that's pretty close. Yeah.
eh. Eh.
Okay.
All right.
Remember your
Anyone?
trash has got to go onto your new tiles.
Nine
I need 1.
for me. You need 1.
1.
Okay. So
2, 3, 3.
All right, so
Mine are going
this
right
goes
there.
here.
yeah, I'm gonna have to keep skimming down. I think.
All right, so my recycling. And this cannot be taken there, so that will go there for this one. And this will be that one, so those two come off. Done.
Do I want to move my person? No.
Yeah, oh, and to be clear, that was
This
there.
is the time when I'm supposed to use this, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, spending 3.
So that is $4 and 2 flasks. 2, 1, 2,
No. All right.
3, 4.
Recycle.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull my stuff down. Do I just give up on this one? Because I don't have to worry about all the trash. It's only 5 points if I don't ever take care of it, and there's opportunity for me to put stuff there. But I want to have the option to put the cube citizen there rather instead of on there at some point. But right now, the train is going to do that.
All right, bring your board back up. All right, I've adjusted all of mine, so I'm
And-
gonna get my cash.
3 science for 1 flower. And I
So that is 10,
just
12, and 6 science. Shrey?
8 money, 4 science.
8 money, 4 science. Greg?
8 money, 6 science. Oh wait, nope. I'm sorry. 7 money, 5 science.
7 money,
5 science.
5 science.
I forgot
Okay.
I lost 1 and 1.
All right. So, yellow needs 10 points. Green looks like 11. So make it 12. Okay. Red,
Sorry.
how many points?
5.
5. Yep.
And blue,
14.
that seems good. 4 and 10.
Oh wow, you get a lot, huh?
Well, I added
Yeah.
All right. Now, if your flower, if your marker is positive, score that amount. So 8 for yellow, 3 and 5.
4 for me.
4. Blue,
Nope.
no, and no. Okay, then score this again. So that'll be 10. Green,
Another 11.
1, 47, 57. And
14.
blue, 14 is 14. Red,
5.
5.
2 and 5. This scoring is done. We're going into the final full round. Here we go. Here are the ones that didn't come into play.
Oh, that's a nice one.
That one, that one, that one, that one,
No recycling.
and those.
Bridge and
Move your trash.
Move your trash.
Who needs that?
Some of us more than others.
I do not.
2 recycling, good lord.
Ooh.
A choo-choo, and it's an electric train.
There are definitely.
Okay, there is a misprint in the current edition of the rules. So, if you line out the sentence, it is, you get to remove 1 trash from any 1 tile 1 time and get a flower. The end. The next line, it says it can be used once per upkeep phase. That last sentence doesn't count. Have some points, yo. Score a lot of or pay a lot of money for a lot of points. And
Science for recycling.
so, and a flower.
Science for
All right,
recycling
and
twice,
that one
and it's
is gone.
interesting.
Yeah.
And there we go.
Oh, Fizzle Man.
Okay, those can go away now too. All right. So, quick reminder. Depending on where your marker is, 2, 3, or 4 points for every tile that has 0 trash. Get 0 points if a tile has 1 trash on it. For every additional past one, lose 5 points. After we're basically gonna do recycling 2 times before this happens. Okay? You're gonna be able to remove trash 2 times. Okay. So no extra population. Good to know on that. Okay. We'll start with here and I'll show folks.
That's a lot of recycling.
I would say it's 2 recycling. Let me see how much income. 10, 8, 7, 12. I'll go 9 for that.
Pass.
Huh.
Is it worth it?
Pass.
Oh, we're about to find out if it's worth it to you, Greg. Because the answer was no to the other two fellas.
Pass.
So the answer was no.
Yeah. No, with deliberation.
What are we putting them down?
3.
4.
4.
Is what you need to put up.
Are you dropping out?
Nope. I'm just making sure my plan here is still viable. 4. Sorry.
Why is it not 9?
Because I do not have 9. But I have 4.
You sure you don't have 9?
I forget.
You have 9. You don't have 9 you want to spend.
The bid is 4.
That's a weird tile.
Yeah, they're two identicals.
Yeah.
But if you have a train, you could theoretically move.
Yeah.
Or a bridge.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. If you have a citizen that you don't mind moving.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And remember, cash on hand, we're going to produce one more time at the end of this round. Cash and R&D is worth points at the end.
I'll bid 5.
He says definitively.
I'll pass.
Chad's quiet tonight.
I'll pass.
Joyce for 5.
All right.
Maybe I overshot with the 9. I thought that was going to get fought over. So.
I thought Shrey would have gone for it. I'll be honest.
For sure.
For
Yeah, I
9?
did too. Yeah.
I was thinking about it.
And
I thought about
now, Ken?
Yeah, like I looked at my board state and I went, no, I'll be fine without a double.
Will now
recycling.
drop
So you pay 4.
and take this one.
Yeah.
Which one was it?
Size,
there.
two
Oh.
sides for one recycling. It's way too good.
Okay, and the flower. Yep. Okay.
And that's, yeah.
So Shrey.
Let's do. It's interesting. Yeah. Don't necessarily want to do that. Let's do this one for 4.
Greg?
Pass.
All right, let's see.
Oh, with Ken out, that does make me. Oh, okay. That does change how the auctions are going to work for the last 3. You haven't spent any of your money though.
I pass.
So I paid 4.
Okay.
Put a citizen.
Did you pay your 4 signs?
He did.
Do I want to
Apparently,
pay?
that's like I find that under my sofa cushions.
So do I want to pay 4?
Hey, Eclectic Camel, what's up?
I think I might also pay 4.
You only have to pay 3.
3.
I mean, you can pay 4, but
Because I don't necessarily want to start an auction and win it.
Don't think you should drop.
that looks like 3.
So I've got 2 choices here.
I would argue you have 4.
I don't.
This one's hot stuff for you.
Yeah, no, I don't. So clearly not that.
Yep.
Actually, no. This one is viable also.
It's not. You're not super well positioned for it.
Well, it can
You
go
can
right
get
there.
2 of it, or you can get
You get four-
there. He
four
could
with
get
it.
all 3.
No, I don't have points on either of those.
Oh, you're right.
But if I put
okay.
it here,
Scores.
it'll score.
Ah,
for those.
yeah, fair,
So
fair, fair.
that's 4 points.
Ah,
So what it's really is 8 points.
8 points because he's
Right.
going to score twice.
Yeah.
Is the removing the one extra trash going to be worth it? This will run twice or once.
That'll run
Twice.
twice.
So that's 10 points for 10 money.
Probably trading yourself out of
The cash.
Out of
score.
scoring this though.
Out of scoring second place, no third place maybe, because Edward's making 12 and you're making
10.
14 now,
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
be making 14.
and I did not increase mine. So maybe I'm not competing there.
Well, Edward's not out of the auction yet either. So just to be clear.
Okay.
Because that tile still exists.
Yeah, I'll take this one.
That is still a thing.
I was the other reason you would take that is to,
Do me. There you go.
is to keep the moneymakers from.
Yeah.
Well, you can't, but yeah,
Yeah.
Edward gets his hands on that, and that's a lot of points for Edward.
I mean, I would be able to score it once,
Yeah.
which is.
There you go. Thank
nothing.
you. That
But
makes
I'm not
me
winning
happy.
anyway, so
Yeah, it looks unlikely.
I don't think so. I don't know how much trash you guys are all going to have on your boards, but
Not that much.
yeah,
I might not score positive, but I'm not going to score negative.
yeah,
I had so much trash over the
Yeah,
course
you
of this
did.
game.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's just like
I think that one.
This
and I
one.
have
Yeah.
now 5 recycling things.
Yeah.
So what, you have 3?
Minimum bid's 4.
He's gonna have 3.
Yeah.
You have
What,
4.
recycling?
You'll have 4 after this, but you've had 2, so I just accumulated so much more trash somehow.
Uh-huh.
I
mean-
don't understand how.
It's you and me, so let's take it slow. 4.
Pass.
Cool.
Not interested in that.
Oh.
Sorry.
I believe that one was there.
Go with it.
That happens. Oh, do I give those to Edward for 8 each? I think no.
Well, no, not 8 each, but 4
Or 8 total.
each.
8 total. No, that's not going to happen. We're going to put that up for. We're going to put that up for 5.
Here's your trash right now.
Oh, thank you. I'm a citizen.
Yeah.
I drop. I will pay 2. And
I'll pay 5.
I will. I think so. I'll do that. So I'm just going to go ahead and take my trash off now.
Oh.
That'll be that one. And that.
Cool. And I need 4 change. No, I can't put it up for auction.
Oh.
So, let's get the one I wanted. That.
And get a flower, don't forget.
Yep. I
Okay.
was not expecting to end up with the train.
I'm happy with the one I got.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. We have Catastrophe Auction there now. Okay. And real quick, while we're at it, this is the one that didn't come up. That didn't suck.
Yeah, that one's good.
Yikes.
And those are the 2 that did not come up.
Oh, that's a scary tile.
So, all right, here we go. What do we got, Greg?
All right.
Red.
8 on that column, yes.
How high? By the way, once you hit 10, they go up by 2s, and then eventually 3
Yeah.
at the very end.
Sure, okay, 9.
Trey?
Wait.
Waiting?
No, I can't do that, because if I do it, I will...
Okay, so let's roll that back where you want to go.
Take the 2 pole pollution.
I think this actually might be right for me.
Curious.
1 pollution for 7.
Yeah, because I can bump it up 1, which is all I really need to stay in the 3 area.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. 7 on that one.
Glory to Rome. Really didn't think I'd get any competition for that. All right.
Man.
Yeah, honestly, 2 trash, not so bad.
Yeah.
It's not great.
For people who have little trash, it's not so bad.
I mean, he's going to get a ton of points, but I'm hoping I got a big enough lead to make that a cow's
I
opinion.
don't think it's really going to be that
No,
close.
no, you're fine. You will remove enough trash to make it.
I think so.
Yeah.
Because we're removing trash twice.
Yeah. My bigger issue is that I'm basically going to have to spend science to get back to where I'm at.
Yeah.
Which I'm not happy about. Not happy about.
To be clear, Greg, wasn't my fault. I didn't want to mess with you.
But you know, instead of spending that science...
Yeah, thank you, Ken. Yeah, so at least I would make him spend some science.
That's right.
There you go.
Okay, pay your stuff. Was that thunder I just heard?
Yep.
Yes, it was.
Okay. So there, getting one back.
7.
Yeah, like,
For the honor of moving back 1, that was great.
God, I would prefer the 2 trash over.
2 more trash. Okay, there, and this will go.
That's going there. That's going there.
So my numbers don't change. I just remove more trash.
And then should we go ahead and do our upkeepy stuff?
Yeah, and
All right. So spending 3 for that.
I'm paying 5.
4, 5. Yep. Spending.
Oh.
2.
I need one change.
Come off naturally.
all right, those 3 can't move. That can't move. That can't move.
And I'm going to go ahead and get my.
Hang on. What is this?
No, let's do this instead.
This one is.
I think I'm okay.
This one
Is it worth
is.
losing 2 science?
That goes there.
Yeah, I think that's it. So these 2 will come off there. This one will come off for there. And this one will come off for there. Done. So that's 4 trash that I removed.
Nice.
The question is, do I move that to drop the 2 science? I need to know how much science. Oh, Jesus, is 1 million. He's getting 4. He's getting, no, I am not going to do that. All right, done. So 12. So here, there's 12. and
What do you need?
6.
Production
8
history.
and 4.
All right, I gotcha.
Okay, and Greg, are your numbers right
Hold on,
on your board?
let me get the recycling done first.
Okay.
Last science and money production of the
Yes,
game.
that is it.
And points.
5 points when no,
I
we get
got
points one more time actually.
2, 3, 4,
Oh,
5.
sure.
Blue, how many points?
16.
That seems good. 1, 5, 10, 15. I'm getting 10. There. I'm letting him check. Greg hasn't gotten any of his stuff yet.
Yeah. I didn't get a lot of money. All my points end up staying the same. And let me just double check. 1, 2, 3. Yep. So,
All right, there's all your stuff. That is per your board. $9, 16, and 11.
do you give me the? Oh wow! I really caught up a lot.
Can you? Where is that? All right. there we go.
This should be the 4.
Okay. All right. So now we go into phase or round 6 that really isn't a full round. Here's what we do. You can use any technologies, any of these,
Yep.
and update your production stuff. So here,
And
I'm going
recycling
to.
happens again.
Yeah, it does. Well,
Yeah.
I haven't gotten there.
Oh, sorry.
So there. So this happened for me. That.
Oh, you
I don't
moved
think
So
it
you can
matters.
recycle again.
You move someone? Is that what just happened?
Yeah, I just moved it.
Yeah.
That's all.
Does it?
It doesn't really matter.
Okay. Yeah.
You do get your points again, and you recycle.
Yep.
So your point. Wait.
I've
Actually,
tech.
hold on. Because this doesn't matter at this point. That does.
Yep.
So that is an extra 2 points. There we go. All right. Now what?
$5 for 5 points.
5 points. There. And now score your points again. So
Let
yellow.
me gotta do recycling first.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, that happens in the same phase. Okay.
So
Is there something I want to move?
this is taking that one. That
Oh.
is taking
Okay, this can go there.
this one.
That could have gone there.
And
No,
then
it can't.
this
It's the same.
is
same.
taking
It's one
those.
less science.
There we go. Done. I
Right.
feel good about that.
But you'd lose.
No,
you'd
no,
lose
it's
a coin.
It's
if you-
3 and 1 or 2 and 2.
12
Right.
That's the
points.
difference.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's
5,
irrelevant.
10, 11, 12
All right, so let me recycle this one.
points.
5. Still 5.
Okay. I'm not
Yeah,
twisting
yeah.
a knife. I'm
Oh, and then I gotta toss in 3. I need a 2 change. For my flower up 1.
And 10, 16.
yeah.
I mean, I don't have any game
My
scoring
11
like you
points,
have.
yeah.
11?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't adjust my points. I didn't adjust any of my.
That's 12, back 1. All right. So there's our points. Done. Now we do this. So we'll go ahead and do this. So 2, 3, or 4 points, depending on where your marker is, based on how many of your regular tiles, not counting this one, for instance, have no trash. So we'll start with red. What do you have?
I have 7 times 3 is 21.
21. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, and back 1. Okay.
6 times 3 is 18. So what is that?
Nope.
Nope.
18.
And then
That is
4 and
14 and yes. And green?
I have 4 at 4, so that's 16 points.
No, that have no trash. Yes,
Yep.
you are correct. I'm looking at the wrong thing. 16. There and 95. Not counting this, it is 1, 2, 3, 4. At 4 is 16. There. Does anybody have any tiles with more than 1 trash on it?
No.
No.
By the way, that's commendable. You got 0
Is it
trash. Hey, you might not win, but it's commendable. How's that?
Yeah.
All right. Now, you score this track. So, red, what do you got? 0. Done. Green, what do you got?
8.
8 is right in there. Blue or yellow? Yellow is 13. And blue, green, blue. Oh. All right, now we score cash and prizes. So cash and then R&D.
All right.
I have a chance at this one.
I think you got it.
You've got
probably.
it.
Do I?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
okay.
Yeah.
10, 12, 14, 15, 16.
13.
6.
11.
First, second, third. First is 8. Okay. I undersold that. Second is going to be 5 for red
Yep.
and 3 for green. And then Greg, I'm pretty sure, has this one.
15.
7.
11.
4.
First, second, third. So 8,
6, 14.
5,
Yep.
3. Done. And that's ball game.
That's it.
Yep.
Horrible teacher at, what's the board go to? 100. 126. Greg at 114. Shrey at 101.
Woo.
Ken, come on, get on screen.
All right.
All right. Any idea why this is called 20th century? Because it has recycling? I don't know.
Because we're... So, it's really hard to tell with the art and the card tiles, but it starts from clearly the beginning of the 20th century of small little hamlets that make a little bit of money and a little bit of research.
Does it?
Yeah, look at the art. And then they get a little bit more advanced as they
cities.
go on.
I never noticed that. Okay, that's a fair point. Okay, all right.
The city art does advance, yes.
Yeah, and that's why they get more science.
What's your newest city?
But
This
like,
one?
this is
They
a
get more
fancy
money.
hospital. I got that one in the first.
Yeah, well, they
made hospitals in the 1900s.
But like with helipads though.
Yeah, all right. Jim, move on. Move on. All right. Again, the artwork needs some work. All right,
It's
but
fine.
It's
yeah,
also the
it's-
trains show that, and the citizen. This is the one I got in the first round. That's the one Shrey got in the last round.
So they get more modern.
They get more modern.
They
Whatever.
invented hard hats.
Yes, they did. They did have hard hats,
They did invent hard
as
hats,
opposed to
yes.
Yeah.
newsboy.
Yeah.
like
That's
hats.
right.
All right, thoughts on the game. I love this. I mean, I really do. I think the auctions and the push-pull mechanism of, do I spend my money now? Do I hold it? Am I going to make enough? Is it worth it? Do I go, do I die on this hill for this tile? And then on top of that, the mitigating the catastrophe. It hits a spot for me that I just really... Look, is it a highly heavy game? No, but I like my auctions, and this hits in a lot of different ways, and the timing on when to drop out. I like that everything is player driven in that regard. You know what the scoring tiles are, or what you need to focus on for scoring, and then it's a matter of prioritizing and who does it best. I like this game a lot.
Yeah.
So that's me though.
I could do without the catastrophe track, or at least the way I don't. There's some cleverness to the auction itself for the science track, but someone said this in the comments earlier in the chat. I don't like bidding to lose.
Or to not lose.
To not lose.
Right.
Yeah.
It's all about mitigation.
Yeah.
Right.
So the funny thing to me on that note is there is a game by Mercury Games, I can't remember the name of it, to where you spend most of the game in negative points. And if you finish the game in positive points, you feel good about it. But a lot of people don't like the way that feels. Whereas functionally, it's the exact same thing as scoring positive. It's just it's a psychological thing that some people really bounce hard off
And then
of.
they
I'm
change-
not saying you're wrong.
No.
I'm just saying it's an interesting fundamental thing that
Yeah,
affects
they-
some people more than others.
They changed the Arc Nova scoring so that you don't end up negative anymore, or potentially negative. Which, yeah, no, I agree. I don't find whatever. But that's different from this, right? This is specifically. It's a similar feel, but it's different.
I mean, you're still mitigating
Because conceptually,
negative
yes.
points.
Conceptually, it's all about the difference between you and the other players on a score track. Whereas this is
capitals. That's it.
this is avoiding bad stuff by paying a resource that you desperately need in other places. Maybe.
Yeah. And I'm not saying you're wrong for not liking that. Perfectly viable.
I also find that a little bit. I'm not a huge fan of it. It doesn't bother me immensely, but it just doesn't. I wish it was something else to do that we could do with the science instead of that. But that's all right. Like,
well, I mean, you have to spend it for
yeah, a little bit, but not. Like,
you spend it for later on in the game. Like, I wanted to drop out earlier.
Oh, sure.
I was really thinking about trying to win the first auction
Yeah.
and drop. But that 5, I was like, okay, that's prohibitive.
yeah.
No, and I don't. That is definitely something you spend on. But I that's not the core of what you spend science on, right? The core is that auction,
Right.
and I kind of wish it was something else. And it's like
Yeah, I mean, so I think the auctions are what?
No, scooch.
Oh, I see.
That's all.
All right.
Get cozy.
Yeah, cameras.
I could have moved it. Whatever. Move on.
So I think the auctions are interesting. I do think now that we've played it at 4 and 5, I think it's pretty substantially better at 5.
Oh yes.
I agree. But why?
I think it's just the competition is more interesting, right? Like this,
It's more dynamic.
This competition is more interesting. This competition is more interesting, right? Like people are.
And I would argue so is this, just because of the
It's
timing of when
harder
to drop out. right?
because of how much competition there is to not be really jagged in your board, right? Like I think what we saw last time is that like one person was really good at coins, one person was really good at money, one person was really good at points, but nobody was good at everything. I think it's easier to be kind of better at more stuff in a lower player count game. So I liked it better at 5. I wish the stuff around the auctions was more interesting. I guess is where I land.
That's fair.
The auctions are good. The other stuff,
this is my core issue with the game.
Okay.
yeah,
I find there's there's not enough differentiation in the tiles that get put up for auction to my liking, right? There are good tiles that come out that you're bidding on there, and there are lesser tiles, but nothing like there's nothing junk, but there's not tiles
Incremental, right?
But it's not like that. It's not like, oh, this tile's good for Edward and this tile's good for Ken. It's that these tiles are generally good for everyone,
right.
so there's just no reason to not just bid on the tiles that are good, and those are the ones that are going to get fought over more. And the ones that are left, maybe someone gets for cheap. I wish there was more reason to to bid on. I wish there was more ways to differentiate those tiles.
Like if there was some kind of engine building.
I don't know
more
what
so
it'd be.
than more so than what there
I don't know if
is.
you like you think about like Ra Medici, right? Like each person's tableau develops in a way that makes that feeds into the auction in a more meaningful way, right? Whereas this, I don't get that out of it.
It's smaller differences. I'll grant you that, but I do think there are meaningful differences. But I also agree. I wish it was more differentiation than there is. Yeah.
I want an incentive that really makes us value these tiles differently, and I don't get enough of it. There's maybe a little bit, but not enough.
Yeah. It's a really well thought out auction. The fact that like this cost goes up round to round, that these costs go up round to round, that these get more substantial round to round, right? Like I think the stakes raise in an appropriate way that makes the auction stay interesting. It's just the other stuff is not. Like these could be a little more interesting, these could be a little more interesting, these could be a little more interesting.
Yeah, these are a little. Yeah, like I feel like there's room here for some more interesting scoring mechanism and something to vary that. Again, it's a 14-year-old game in that regard, right?
Yeah,
it does show its age
Yeah.
in that regard. I totally agree with that.
Yeah.
But again, my thinking on this is the core mechanism here, or the core of the game, is really strong. I think that you look at what Roxley did with Metropolis, whether you like it or not, how they changed what was a very basic game akin to this, and then made it into more, for better or for worse.
Yeah.
I think this game would benefit from that because I think the core that this game does really well. Now, the question is are there other games that do this better now? I don't know. Or that's a core auction game like this. But I mean, it effectively is 2 auctions with a really interesting dropout mechanism, right?
Yeah. And I think that's what I do enjoy it is the balance of spending money now, saving it maybe for next turn, figuring out how to build your income up so that you can go deep on an auction, and then deciding to go deep on that tile,
Right.
or
Yep.
not. Maybe getting
Yep,
a
yep,
couple,
yep.
3, even 3 tiles. I don't know if anybody bought 3 tiles in a round this
I thought about it. I think you did in the variant. No, you got 2, was it, at the end? Okay.
And so I think that is where I think that's where this game is really good for me. I just wish the other stuff we're talking about came through, and that's where development, if this was to get a little bit more attention, I could see some changes that makes that more interesting.
Maybe another phase where you can spend your money and your science on perks or whatever.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah. So ultimately, where do y'all fall on this? Like, where does it rank for you as far as other Suchy games?
It's so different.
It is. It's apples and giraffes.
So-
It's
so
super simple compared to his more recent games.
Like for me, it's below most of his other games, but I like most of his other games more. Like, so that's not saying that this is a bad game. I think I would want to compare this to other auction games that are of this weight, and rather than compare it to other Suchy games, because compared to I love
fair.
Underwater Cities.
Right.
I love Evacuation. So how am I going to compare a game which I see fundamental flaws in to that, right?
Okay. Fair. So this is more akin to like No Thanks or Medici, but again, and Raw. I mean, but the problem with that is those are so it's
How do you compare against Medici?
yeah.
I don't know. I'm terrible at coming up with other comparisons on the spot, but you mentioned Metropolis, and that's a reasonable example, right? And that has a very unique bidding system, which I think is where the game is. All the surrounding stuff is less interesting.
Yes, agree. Again, kind of akin to this.
Yeah.
In that regard, yeah.
So,
But I would say, like, with that game, and even with Skyrise, the new edition, you spend less time with the uninteresting stuff, right? Like, this game, you actually have to spend a fair amount of time with the stuff that I'm less excited about. Thinking about stuff like, which direction should this tile go on my board? I actually don't care about that much, but it is essential to think about it carefully if you're going to win.
I will also say that part of the arc of this game that does feel bad is when you look back at your, like, the first tiles you spent $6 on, and you think, why did I spend that much money?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I'm a fan of Metropolis, and I like Skyrise, so I would choose those more. But I think that, I mean, there's room for this game. They're not similar enough that like that one precludes this one. So
Yeah, I guess I just fall higher on this than y'all do, and that's okay.
Yeah. But I think I've also, if you ask my opinion on any Suchy game, it's going to just be he's just one of those guys that doesn't mesh well with my style, I think.
That's fair, also.
yeah, I would tend to agree. Although I do love Evacuation.
It is really good.
Yeah.
I don't think it
But the ironic thing on that note is I've played it enough now to where I don't feel the need to want to play it again anytime soon. So, but yeah, no, I this is top 3 Suchy for me.
Wow.
It really is. It hits. I really dig auction games.
Yeah.
Now, here's the thing: if we have 6 and we want to play an auction game,
Perfect.
it's gonna be Medici.
Medici.
Even though I am terrible at it. If we have 5, might be Raw, might be this.
Yeah.
So I really like this, and I do agree with you. 5 is the best player count for this. I agree. So wholeheartedly.
It is pretty zippy. That's nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. What time?
I mean, 2 hours with full
We
team
finished by
in
about,
the round
nine,
table.
by about 9
Yeah, so hour and a half, hour 45 with the
on
teach.
stream.
That's
That's
pretty.
pretty
That's
fast.
pretty quick. So
Yeah.
it's about an hour, maybe 75 minutes, even
Yeah.
at 5 players.
Yeah.
So it's hard to beat that. But anyway.
Yeah.
So do y'all want to play it again? Like, would you ask for this? Would you actively be like, hey, let's play this? I assume the answer is no for all of you, and the answer is yes for me. But
Like tomorrow? No.
later this summer.
Would play. It's hard to know whether I'm gonna like be jonesing for it, but my instinct is probably not.
Okay.
But would play? Sure, I would play it.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I would, I don't. It doesn't rise to that level of me wanting to actively have try dig into it more. I think I've seen what I need to see out of it.
Yeah, there is no emergent gameplay here. The tiles get marginally stronger.
Yeah.
The end. So all fair points.
I think in a couple months from now during game day, if we're at 5 people and you're like, and you literally have it in your hand, I'll play it.
Yeah.
Gaming with faint praise. All right.
So if it's 5-player and if the choices are this or a keyflower, I'll play this.
Really?
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's an auction game to
No.
compare it to.
There's an auction game. I will say
That's a game I dislike.
I have
Okay.
some of the same
Wow.
problems with Keyflower I have with this, and that like the stuff that's not the auction is less exciting than I
Yes.
would like it to be.
Agreed.
But the auction is so good in that game.
Keyflower's auction is one of the better
Yeah.
auctions.
Yeah.
Enough for me.
And that's a wrap.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right. Hey, thanks everybody for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you're a patron, we'll be back Friday with Pax Porfiriana. If you're not a patron, we won't be back this week. So that's that. Yeah, like, subscribe, thumbs, all that fun stuff. Really does help the channel. Subscribe. Really, 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 please. I appreciate it. And patreon.com/HCHQ. I'm Edward.
Ken?
Charade with apologies to Graham. For Sale is a better light auction game
Then no thanks.
than No Thanks. I love
Okay.
No Thanks, but For Sale is better.
I agree with Shay. And Greg.
I like them both. Y'all have a
both
good
pretty
night.
good, yeah.
Take care.